Hi Earth people, I'm MH and this is the If You Would Listen channel. I'm going to be doing a series called Wild Souls in which I explore the connection between nature and humanity. Some of my personal interests include literature, astrology, psychology, philosophy, and various spiritual beliefs, particularly ones that employ female deities. And although I'd like to make it clear that I do not affiliate myself with any particular group, I will be drawing from some of these various systems to feed my ideas throughout. So in this episode, I will be exploring 1. The connection between wilderness and human beings, as seen in various texts. Secondly, I'll be looking at my favorite quotes from books that have explored these ideas. Thirdly, I'll be answering the question, are human beings really domesticated? And finally, I'll give a few of my tips on wilderness. To me, humanity is not a stain on wilderness, but rather, humanity is one of the most striking realizations of wildness. It is as eccentrically beautiful as an ice crystal, as liquidly life-generous as water, as inspired as air, kerneled up within us all, an intimate wildness, to the rebel soul in everyone, the right to wear feathers, drink stars, and ask for the moon. This is a quote from one of the books I'm reading called Wild and Elemental Journey, also known as Savage Grace by J. Griffiths. When I think about the connection between human nature and wildness, the first thing that comes to mind is society's attempt to domesticate and civilize, quote unquote, human beings. This comes in various packages such as expectations, belief systems, religions. Of course, not all of these were created for the sole purpose of taming human beings, but these have been some of the results. Even if we were to look back in history with colonization and the attempts to water down societies that were considered more barbaric by the colonizers, these societies did have their own beliefs and ways of going about things, but because they were different and unknown to the people who settled there, it was considered uncivilized. In various beliefs, the elements are always used as examples of the various archetypes of human beings. Usually there's water, which is connected to the psyche and dreams and all the things that go on in the mind, usually the unconscious mind, and also the emotions. There's fire, which is usually associated with aggression, drive, passion, all that moves as a force within human beings. Air is usually considered to represent the mind and logical thinking, reasoning, I'm right, you're wrong, and all these various aspects that go on within the mind. And finally, earth is usually representing the more material things, life on earth, like food, survival. It is Pisces season, which runs from the 19th of February to the 20th of March, and I'm a Pisces sun, so I am trying to embody this archetype at this time, and Pisces is a water sign. It's not necessarily related to the moon, but the moon is one of my favorite astronomical bodies, and various beliefs have looked at the connection between the moon and food and human beings. We are made up mostly of water. Some have found connections between females who have ovaries, their menstrual cycles, and the moon. So these are just different ideas, but now moving on to So I've been reading a lot of texts on wilderness and humanity, and mostly for this video I'll be quoting from Jake Griffith's, her work that I mentioned earlier, but I'm also reading Cheryl Strayed's book, also called Wild, and I may do a book review on that later. Please do embrace my perhaps humorless Pisces humor and expression. In looking for wilderness, I was not looking for miles of landscape to be perfectly photographed and neatly framed, for the quality of wildness, which like art, sex, love, and all other intoxicants, has a rising swinging ring to it. A drinker of wildness, I was tipsy before I even began, and roaring, drunk by the end. I was in fact homesick for wildness. When I found it, I knew how intimately, how resonantly I belonged there. We are charged with this, all of us, for the human spirit has a primal connection, primal allegiance to wildness, to really live it, to snatch the fruit and suck it, to spill the juice. We may think we are domesticated, but we are not. Wildness is resolute for life. It cannot be otherwise, for it will die. Pure freedom, pure passion, pure hunger, its own manifesto. Wildness is flagrantly sexual, the longest passion of all species. The longing of daffodils for the spring sun, the thirsting of all roots for water, the sensual relationship between humanity and nature, humming with it, earthy to the core. So thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video, learned something new, or just for sheer entertainment. If you have any ideas of your own, please do share them in the comment section. If there's anything you'd like to discuss for me to talk about, share that as well. If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up, and if you are new to this channel, click the subscribe button.